Are we going to do the microphone checker? All right. Microphone checker, 1, 2. How y'all doing? This is Ivy Keefe, and this is B-Roll. This is B-Roll, Ivy Keefe with Big John C. working the equipment. Here we go. So how y'all doing? I hope y'all had a fantabulous weekend because I did.
You hesitated there for a second like you forgot who you were.
That was my Donald Trump impersonation.
He knows very well who he is.
Oh yeah, no. He was on. He did Minnesota. I think he was in Minnesota the other day, last night maybe, and he just froze like for 30 seconds.
Did he really?
Yeah, he froze. Like he did a Mitch McConnell. He did a Mitch McConnell.
Wow.
Yeah. In case y'all know what happened, Mitch McConnell was doing a press conference one day, and he had like about his normal horde around him, individuals around him, and he just stood there in front of the cameras for like 30 seconds.
He did that more than once.
Okay.
Yeah. It happened. I think it happened twice.
Oh, so we're doing the countdown. There's 2 for him, 1 for Donald Trump.
I didn't see the Donald Trump one though. Where was he, in Maryland?
No, he was in I think it was in Minnesota somewhere like that.
Wow.
He just froze normally he just starts the ad-lib and mumble like and then he does his little freaky dance where he actually, believe it or not, I don't know, but it might be, you don't know, that he'd be defecating on himself when he'd be like, with the hands. Yeah, so anyway. I deviated too soon. What were we talking about? Oh, first of all, I want to do a correction. I said last week the young man the airman who got killed, the African-American airman who got killed in Florida and was Okaloosa. I was referring to him as Robert. His name is actually Roger. His name is Roger.
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 We have clearance.
There we go. Okay.
What's your vector, Victor?
That's some serious stuff, man.
You know what that movie that's from? Oh, you're saying that I shouldn't be joking.
Yeah,
you're right.
I guess Star Wars.
You're right.
Star Wars,
no, it's not Star Wars.
No,
it's Airplane. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not mean to make a joke.
We're going to restart this show over. No, that's okay. We do that. Can I move this microphone out the way?
Absolutely. Is it in your face? Yeah.
No, it's just
a dead microphone, so yes.
Yeah. I mean, if we ain't got nobody here, let's start.
Want it further out of the frame?
No, we're good. We start the show. No, we're starting the show. What happened? So it's been a lot of things popping off. Dow Jones broke 40,000 points. The Dow Jones broke 40,000 points.
Oh, sorry. I was hearing something.
That's kind of weak, man. That's 10,000 right there.
That's like a crowd of the people in the audience of the podcast studio instead of like a whole.
Well, you gotta take it there. Can we get Dow Jones broke 40,000 points. All right.
That's that.
There we go. That's good. Now we're gonna segue into something very depressing. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Low energy Democrats, right? That's what's going to be on the show, but not right now. Actually, it is. Actually, it is the low energy Democrats. Oh, there's this podcast. I don't know what station he's from, but y'all may have heard him. His name's Charlemagne. Yeah, okay. He made a comment, and people were like, they got at him. They got at him. And here's the thing. I don't really agree with him on a lot of things, or the way he does things, or carry on. But you don't get to trash him for making an obvious acknowledging and recognizing something and putting it out there. No, you don't get to do that. No, nada, 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 nada. And I'll tell you why. Because I've been saying this for over 2 decades. 2 decades. Democrats are the worst campaigners. The worst campaigners. They're the greatest legislators because we got a lot of experience cleaning up the mess that the Republicans leave every time. Yeah, literally every time the Republicans leave a mess, Democrats come in and clean it up, and then we lose because we don't run on the work that we do. You know what I'm saying? And he's right. It's low energy. You only got Biden out there running around. 40,000 points in the stock market. 40,000 points. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
I'm sure it's coming. I mean,
it should be here already. Every Democrat, everybody, so-called liberals and progressives, they should all be touting the same thing. Well, I don't want to do that because that's just a corporate thing. Shut up. Just shut up and grow with it. Because here's the bottom line. Once you win, you can do what the Republicans do. Do what you want to do. Right? Think about that. Republicans run on crap. They'll make a wedge and run. They're running on wokeism. What the heck? Can I use the W-E?
Can we just get rid of that word?
It makes no sense.
If it comes out of DeSantis's mouth one more time, it especially bugs me when he says it.
No, it's not just him.
Yeah.
It's the rest of these individuals don't have anything to run on. They can't run on their records. They can't run on the political records. They can't run on their accomplishments, their achievements. They can't run on anything. They literally cannot run on anything. Except for the worst things that are against America. So they made up this thing called wokeness. Remember they used to run on abortion, but they can't run on abortion no more, right? So they're trying to downplay it.
They didn't make that word. The right didn't make that word up.
What, the woke?
Yeah, they didn't make it up.
No, they brought it up.
They brought it up.
They brought it up. No, woke. The word woke means aware. That's all it means.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
To be aware. What's wrong with that? Oh, well, we don't want nobody aware if we,
But it's
we never win.
It's so overused and so misused that can we just stop with it already? Because
they can't.
People don't really understand what it is.
Exactly. It's the boogeyman. It's like everything else they run on. They talk about kitchen table issues, right? But then they don't do anything. They literally don't do anything. They're talking about things like, let's get rid of healthcare. Let's get rid of this Obamacare.
Let's get rid of healthcare. Great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Obama healthcare, right? That's what they call it, right? Affordable healthcare. They've been talking about that for the last 12 years.
They're not getting rid of it.
But they talk about it.
Yeah. And
people are like, yeah, if they get a chance to, guess what? They're going to do it.
Yeah.
You don't assume that they're not going to do it because that's how callous they are. They don't care about you. They care about the money in their pockets. They care about their donors. That's what they care about. And you're not the main donors. Even though you donate to them, they don't care about you. They don't care about this country. This country is a blight until they can run it the way they want it. And that's what the problem is with Democrats. They will not go out and run on their flipping records. And they won't bring up the other people's record. Marco Rubio ran for senator against, I forgot her name, but I gave her money to her campaign. And he ran on all lies. And she didn't call him on anything. What, oh my gosh, what is her name? She was a congresswoman, and then she was one of the congresswomen who actually prosecuted Donald Trump in the impeachment. So it's like, what? You got all this stuff, you won't run on it? Okay, I'm going to say this, all right? I normally say this for the other side or, for other people. And the reason why I say other side, because they normally follow in that genre. They normally stay in that bubble. Morons and idiots. You want to reinvent the wheel. Why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? Just use the wheel that's there. It works. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, low energy. But Biden been snapping back. at Trump with a lot of different things, man. It's like, okay, but that's not enough. That's just not enough. Everybody has got to be saying the same thing. They run on these BS talking points. They do the stupidest things. I mean, they want to talk about the hush money case. Okay, I get it, hush money case. But you know what? Donald Trump wised up. I still think he's a dimwit, a lowlife, and a dummy, and a schmuck, and all that other stuff. Uh, but but he wised up. This time he got a jury trial. Think about it. The last time he didn't have a jury trial, and it ended up costing him 88
Well,
million
I don't think
dollars.
it's up to him what kind of trial he gets.
Oh no, no. When you go, you can check off
Yeah.
whether you want to go for the judge, right? A magistrate trial, or have a jury.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
that an option?
you have that option, depending on, I guess, how big the case is,
Yeah.
right?
So in the January 6th trial, I don't think he's going to get that option.
No, if he wants a jury, he can get a jury.
Yeah, really?
Yep, he can get
Yeah.
a jury. But after Eugene Carroll, it's like, he learned. He learned. So he's not as stupid as I believe. I think he is that stupid. But he's kind of messing me up because sometimes, when a moron does something that's half intelligent, you're like, why? But then they're going to go back to being that moron again. So, what can I say? Anyway, Biden been swinging back. Biden been taking little jabs at him here and there, but nobody's saying anything. And I just heard something this morning. They just mentioned how the 40,000 points in the stock market. What is it? And they call it the liberal media. It's not no liberal media. And I've been telling people this for decades. There's no such thing as a liberal media. It's the mainstream media. And so they go, yeah, 40,000 points. Wow, that was something big. And then one of them goes, yeah, but it's only 40,000 points. It's only a number. Hold up. When it hit 20,000 points, y'all lost your minds. Y'all lost your minds. Media lost your minds. 20,000 points. Oh my God, 20,000 points. But now it doubles, and all of a sudden, it's not like stat pattern. It's not like LeBron James stat pattern. The guy. Oh, nobody really celebrated LeBron James because he hit 40,000 points because he's been stat padding, right? That's what he's been doing, stat padding. That's what he's doing. He'll have all these records, but really, what has he done?
What are you trying to say about LeBron?
I'm trying to say that the record in the stock market, 40,000 points, is a big flipping deal, and Democrats won't even make an issue out of it.
I think they will. I think
they should be doing it already.
They're waiting for when that time is right.
The time is right now. Now is the time. This is the right time.
Well, have you been watching CNN? They're certainly talking about it.
Yeah, I CNN. Yeah, I think I was watching CNN this morning when they did that. Yeah, no, I may have seen it on YouTube.
Fox News isn't going to talk about it.
Yeah, because especially without Jessica Tarloff, because Jessica Tarloff would be throwing it out. 40,000 points! Oh my God! Oh my God! Everybody seemed to love her. Jessica Tarloff. If y'all don't know, she's like the one, I guess, the progressive voice on Fox, and she's what do you say? Right now she's on maternity leave.
Oh.
So they're so glad she's on maternity leave because she just they call it Fox 5 or Fox 5, the 5 on Fox or whatever they call it, right? But it's really
Fox Force 5?
What?
Fox Force 5?
No.
You sure that's not what they call it? Because that's a Pulp Fiction reference.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Fox Force 5, look it up.
John, we are not synced up right
You're
now.
not synced? You don't? All right.
But no, I hear you. It's a Pulp Fiction reference. But no, they call it the 5. It's the 5. It got, I don't know, Judge Pinero and Perrine, whatever her name is, and 3 other people, Gronfeld, Jesse Waters, some
You
fourth.
know way too much about Fox News.
I watch it. What are you talking about? I watch Fox. I watch when Jessica Tarlov whenever she speaks, it's broadcast all over YouTube. So I gotta go and watch.
It's good. It's good that you watch both sides.
Yeah, and I gotta watch. I gotta because I do this for you. Right. If Trump could do it, I could do it too. Right. Yeah. So that's the deal. Low energies, man. The Democrats, you're gonna take a loss. You're gonna take a loss, like you always take losses when you go low energy. You got to go big or stay home. I mean, you're not even talking about in Florida. The state of Florida is not even talking about the fact that inflation is down. Inflation is like 3.4 average throughout the nation, except for what's the AI mic?
That was Thing. That was Thing adjusting the mic because you're looking at the camera and not talking into the mic.
Hey, Thing, long time no see,
Acknowledge
man.
the mic. The mic is your friend.
No, long time no see, Thing. Yeah, let me shift a little bit more this way.
There you
All
go.
right, there we go. All right. Now we got it. We good? Okay, we good. I'm gonna do this like this from now on, okay? Yeah. Even though it blocks my really
everybody wants to hear what you say more than look at your face.
We don't know that. We got to take a poll.
Maybe not.
Yeah. What? Stop trying to distract me.
Sorry.
I don't need your help. I don't need your help with that.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, you ain't got to be quiet, but you ain't got to try to distract me. I do that good on my own, man. There was another issue. The Hill. I said not the fake slanted bias, in my opinion, publication that's called Hill, but on the Hill, Capitol Hill. Oh boy, there was a little fireworks the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a little fireworks the other day.
Your fake eyelashes are getting in your way.
There we go. I think it was Friday, yeah. On the day of the trial, well, half of Congress of the MAGAs, the MAGA wannabes and everybody else, they went down there they went up there because it was coming from Washington. So they went up to New York to support their man. This is back of firecrackers, this boom, bah, Donald Trump's our man, rah, rah, rah. Right? So they went there to celebrate his, to give him, to give him support. They went there to give him support, right? So they were talking about filing some kind of complaint against Mayor Garland. Not Mayor Garland, Garland. I said Mayor Garland. Who's in charge of the DOJ? Attorney General, Mayor Garland. I said, is it Merrick Garland? Is Merrick, whatever, Garland. Garland. The guy in charge of DOJ, Attorney General Garland, right? Merrick Garland, I think his name. So they were trying to get documentations from him from the
You had it right, Merrick Garland.
Merrick Garland. Okay, from the investigation that the former DOJ person who interviewed President Biden, right? And he came out and said, no, I found no evidence of any wrongdoings, but he looked really old. What? What'd you just say? So anyway, he's gone. Her is gone. So they want the actual tapes, the videos. They want all that stuff. But, and I give him credit for this, President Biden signed an executive order to stop it. Man, I have not been so proud of him or Democratic president in a long time. But I felt he stood up. He said, no, you can't see him. You're going to see him after the election. See him after. Run on your fantasy, right? Because the only thing they're going to do is they're going to try and spin it and blah, blah, blah. But he's not going to buy into it. He's not going to give it to you. I mean, they still got the thing with the with Morehouse. He was a guest speaker at the graduation, Morehouse graduation, and some people walked out. Okay, all right. They walking out of every graduation. It's a protest walkout. The good thing is that you can't really say it's the students, black students, who are protesting against the president for being, unqualified, right? Nah, because it's protesters who decide to walk out. And there are probably some MAGAs in there. Some MAGAs. Who cares? Make America grovel again. That's what they're about. Make America kiss Putin's booty. Make America's kiss. I could use that word, right? I can't use
booty?
Booty.
What's wrong with booty?
Okay, thank you.
You use booty all day long.
You say get a little
booty.
No Diddy. No Diddy. All right, no Diddy.
No, Diddy's fine.
No Diddy.
Not the other word.
No Diddy. That's a new phrase. No Diddy, right? No Diddy. Kiss Putin booty, kiss Xi booty, kiss Kim Jong-un. What the? And some no-name guy down there in Venezuela. Is it Venezuela? The guy in Venezuela, he's kissing everybody booty all over the place, man. I ain't never seen an American president. I thought George Bush was bad when he got too friendly with Putin. I thought he was bad, but this guy is like, I love tough guys. Now that's Diddy. That's Diddy right there, man. Yes, Diddy. I love tough guys. Tough guys. Al Capone. I'm more tougher than Al Capone. Yeah, right, buddy. And who else? He just loved tough guys. That don't sound kind of like Diddy to you? I don't like muscles. Kind of Diana Ross's type. Singing her song. So anyway, that being the case, that's crazy. That's crazy for that. But I just want to say about the Hill. So all the people went up there to support him, right? And they were supposed to have this meeting about Merrick Garland like 11 o'clock in the morning, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, right? Having these meetings until they didn't start till like 10 p.m., almost 10 p.m. And so Democrats are like, what's going on there, And then, okay, Moscow Marge, right? Who got a new name, 6 B's. Her new name is 6 B's, right? Moscow Marge, Miss 6 B's. And you're going to find out why she's 6 B's now, right? She makes a comment about Jasmine Crockett, congresswoman from Texas, a black woman, right? Come there with you guys, all dancing nicely up and eyelashes and her hair, what I'm saying? And she's sharp as razor blades, and she strikes like a bullwhip. When she comes at you, it is going to cut to the bone. We ain't talking some DMX stuff there. I cut you to the bone, like that. So Moscow Marge had the OD to say something. That's the audacity to say something about her eyelashes. She asks, well, do y'all understand? Jasmine Crockett asks something like, do y'all understand why we're here for? What we're here for? It's about Merrick Garland, nothing else. She wants to talk about something else. We're here about Merrick Garland, right? That's what y'all know what we're here for? And then Moscow Marge, Miss 6 B's, comes up and goes, maybe because of your eyelashes, you can't see, you don't understand because you have long eyelashes, your long fake eyelashes and stuff. Woo, why you take it there? So before she could respond, AOC jumped in because she's like the assistant. She's the vice of on the Democrat side, because you got two sides, right? She's like the vice chair on the Democratic side, and she goes, I want y'all to take that back. Take that back. That's rude. That's not appropriate for somebody to talk about somebody else's person, right? And it's against the rules. The rules that they set these rules. The Republicans set these rules. but they're only supposed to apply to everybody but, them. And the way you get the word stricken down is that it's a vote in which they're going to always win because they have the majority of the people sitting there, right? Sitting in the conference. So then
it looked like a little bit of like a schoolgirl fight.
it was like a schoolgirl.
It was really disgusting.
Oh, especially when Margaret Taylor Greene said something else at AOC, and she goes, "Girl, don't take it there." I said, "What?
Baby girl,
baby girl, you don't want to go there."
She's like, "Baby girl."
Did somebody hack my sound at my TV? I was like, "Whoa!" That was like that was schoolgirl. I was like, "You don't want to take it there." I was like, "Okay." Then they started to talking there, and Jasmine Crockett. Oh my God, she just let it go. She said, "Excuse me, point of inquiry. Oh no, you can't interrupt it. No, I want a clarification. Point of inquiry." He goes, "Okay," and she goes, "So what you're saying is that if somebody said, what did she say? Built body."
I forget the quote. I didn't understand it. Built body, blonde, bleach blonde, butch body. Which when I heard
there was something more. There was something else to it.
I'm sure I can find it.
It was bleach blonde, butch body. She didn't say bimbo. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking bimbo. And oh man, I had this stuff. I had to remember this stuff. She
bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Bleach blonde, bad built for
butch body.
Butch body. 6. Now you know why they call her 6 B's. Now you know why she's 6 B's, right? When her other term, the other phrase, if you want to know who we're talking about,
which describes her perfectly.
Exactly. And you heard her come back. I'm almost 50 years old, and I look good for this body. My body look good for 50 years.
I couldn't hear what she was saying over all the.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost 50, and I think I look good. I look good for 50. Who's telling you that? Who telling you that? Who telling you? Your man, the man who you paying? Oh my gosh! It's like, dude, serious. So yeah, that was good. That was what we call that? Fireworks. Oh, fireworks on the Capitol. Ooh, that was nice. And you have to see. If y'all haven't seen the YouTube footage of that, you got to see it. Who is it? Jamie Raskin, right? He's not the ranking. He's the what? What do you call that thing? Not the ranking.
I hate when you try to make me read your mind. What do you call it? And then I'm on the spot. Say, what is he talking about?
You got the ranking member.
I might not have even been paying attention
minority,
to you.
The minority ranking leader on the he just left me out there by myself.
Sorry.
We're good. Nah, we're good. I'll swim. Like I think I got this 10 feet.
I have something that I want to talk about if you want to.
What's that?
Did you hear?
Please don't tell me about the Kansas City Chiefs.
No.
Okay.
No, Kid Rock.
What about him?
Kid Rock.
Oh,
he's a jerk.
He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
I mean, he
oh yeah, he's
gone.
Not, he's not that. He's a total MAGA.
He's not even a total MAGA. He's a fake and a phony. I was thinking about something else, but you brought up Kid Rock. Let me tell you about Kid Rock. Kid Rock had this persona when y'all first saw him. Most people seen him when he hit big time. He walk around, he's like a pimp. He's trying to pretend to pimp, right? Yeah, pimping, rapping, right? Yeah. That's not how he started out.
No, he's a rich boy.
Oh no, he came from a very wealthy family, right? He went to hang out in they're from Michigan, right?
Michigan.
Michigan. Went to hang out at the studio with the hood, and he was running around calling himself what? The N-word. Not the white N-word. I'm N-word this, I'm N-word that, and the N-word this. That was him. That was Chris.
Well,
Not Chris. What's his name? Kid Rock. That's Kid Rock. He got a black wife with mixed blood children. Yeah, that's Kid Rock. So he can't be all that if he lived that, right? So he's playing this game, right? Like 2 ends to the middle. He's playing this. He's playing the middle, 2 ends against the middle, and he's a joke. He's a joke. I remember when
But did you hear the recent interview in with Rolling Stone magazine?
What happened with him?
Well, I sent it to you if you want to take a look. I
mean, that was you?
You don't have to look at it right now because it's lengthy, but I just wanted to.
Okay, summarize it.
It's basically he's sitting on. He's talking about Trump. He's talking about MAGA. He's drinking. He's pounding Jim Beams and Diet Cokes, and he pointed a gun at the interviewer, and there's guns everywhere. He's just a total.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. He is Diddy.
Yeah, and he used the N-word.
He's Diddy. He is Diddy. He is straight up punk. You saw how Diddy treated Cassie? In case y'all don't know, Cassie was his former girl who he was abusing for over 10 years. I mean, all kind of stuff, beating her, kickers, all that stuff. That's when she sued him for $30 million. Boom, just drop the money. Okay, let's settle this, right? Now a video just came out just the other day of him doing that. Apparently he was in the room, sleep, drunk or whatever, and she tried to get away, right? She got a bag, she walking. She didn't even have on her shoes. I don't know if people notice that, but she didn't even have on her shoes. She had on like one shoe, I think. And she was going on, and she just creeped on out to the elevator, right? I mean, down the hall, to the elevator. Make that left to the elevator. He ran out. The camera show him coming out of that apartment area, coming out. Towel, holding on to the towel around his waist. Right? Dry towel hanging around his waist. Came around, grabbed her. Threw it to the ground.
Yikes.
Just threw it to the ground. And kicked her. Boom. Whoa, what the... And he's just on the interview the other day saying, come on, y'all really think I'd do something like that? Come on. I'm too rich for that. Yeah, now we think you could do that. And he kicked her. He picked up the bags, right? Because when he snatched her, the bags just dropped right there. He picked up the bags, right? Some stuff came out, a couple pieces, items came out. And he kicks her again. He stomps her, boom, boom, and grabs her and drags her back. So as he goes to the corner, boom, he drops it. Come on, y'all. And he goes, and she comes or whatever. They cut, and next thing you know, they show him sitting down. Apparently, he had shoved her into a corner, and this is like one of those nice, what do you call it? Hotels, right? So they got a sun table out there in front of a big window, right? And they got vases on there. He sits down there. We're talking about still in the hallway. Takes up whatever that item was and flings it at her. I mean, that flings like, and they can't be no more than 6-7 feet apart, because that was a corner that she was in, and flings it at her. And that's where it basically cuts off at. So when you hear people saying Diddy and no Diddy, that's part of it, right? And so Kid Rock, the thing about the Diddy goes along with what's called a PAB, right? A punk, anus, right? Child fingers on the button.
No, it's not.
Female curve.
Yeah.
And heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a PAB, right? That's Kid Rock. He's trying to portray being this tough guy, this gangster guy, and he's a fake and a fraud and a phony. Fake, fraud, phony. he plays that around the good old boys.
And, but it's he appeals to that crowd.
He a clown. Of course, he knows how to milk him. He knows that. He's a grifter. He grifted on the black community. Now he's grifting on the white community. You remember that thing when he had that fake rage going on with the cross dresser and Budweiser put this cross dresser.
He shot the cans up, yeah.
And, whoa. Two things about this thing, all right? Two things about this. First, he had all this fake rage, right? This stuff that Budweiser, don't drink no more Bud Light or whatever. and he's running off, right? And he go to his bar, he's selling Bud Light. It's the #1 beer being sold at his bar. It's because he owns a bar, right? Ain't no big thing, ain't no surprise. But he's selling Bud Light.
Is that in Detroit?
I don't know where's that, but he's in his bar. He's selling. It's in the Midwest. No, it's not in Detroit. It's in the Midwest. Detroit, it would be. Now he ain't gonna be hanging out in Detroit no time soon. But it might be somewhere in Michigan. But most likely in the Midwest, he's selling Budweiser. What happened to all the fake rage? But you ain't gonna waste that. You ain't gonna waste that few $1,000s worth of beer you got, right? So this part 2, that's the first thing that you brought up with the shooting the cans, right? Okay. So what John was talking about, what Big Jay-Z was talking about, right? He's out there, he set some beers over there, and he got this AK or whatever he got, right? I forget what it was. I forget. So he's yeah. He picks it up and he goes, brap! He shoots it and it smashes the cans, right? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Here's what happened. When he shot, right, the dispersion went to the right. The dispersion went that way. So what does that mean? Somebody was over his shoulder shooting the cans. Because if you're shooting this way, the dispersion is going to go
So you're
that
saying
way.
he wasn't even shooting it.
He wasn't hitting it. He may have been shooting, but he wasn't hitting nothing. The dispersion came from somebody over his shoulder shooting from I think the dispersion went to the right. So he was over his left shoulder shooting, firing off the firearm, right? At the same time, and it just all the dispersion from the cans, right, went to the right. So now, what's that? More fakeness. Kid Rock is a phony. Unless he can explain how that beer was able to.
That's really the least of his problem, really. I mean, that's
What?
past. No, the real evil, I think, is his interview. If you want to read it next time and talk about it, because he's just the things he said in Rolling Stone are just a joke.
Here's the thing. Again, fake rage.
Yeah.
Fake rage. Because if it came down to it, he got caught out there, he'd be like, you know, brothers, I don't know my brothers. They hear me up. Then all of a sudden he got a problem. He got this and that and this and this and that and this and this and that. Or he cops plea. He started copping a plea because Kid Rock is not that guy. He's not that guy. I mean, his biggest thing was his last biggest thing was dating Pamela Anderson, going with Pamela Anderson.
They were married, weren't they?
I don't know,
Were
but
they
they were in a relationship.
Yeah.
But she was still getting,
No, maybe not.
But still, Tommy from not the Beach Boys, I can say the Beach Boys.
Motley Crue.
The Motley Crue, Tommy was still, can I say?
He was still in the loop.
Yeah, he was still in the loop, engaging, still in an entanglement with her.
Yeah.
And she just said, okay, you want, come on, and okay, ping, and she was out. It's like, dude, you're just a sucker, man. It's like, come on, the guy cockled up, and man, he's been cockled out and all this other stuff, man. He fake rage, can't take him serious. There was this other Western, not West, like country redneckish guy who he he pinned himself to, and it's not just it's not one of these lightweights. It's a name. I forget his name, um, but he's well known. He's been in the industry from the countryside for decades, next time I remember his name, like CNC Music Factory. That's the one.
Everybody dance now.
That's the one I couldn't remember. I kept talking.
Robert James Ritchie is his name.
Oh,
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Robert
That's
James Ritchie.
Robert. His name is Robert James Ritchie. What does that mean? What do you get thug out of that?
He's got 3 first names.
He got 3. No wonder he's confused. Right? 3 first names. I'd be confused too. Well, no, call me Robert. No, call me Richie. No.
Call me Kid.
Call me Kid. Because he never grew up mentally. Oh, and when he first started hanging out in Detroit, his father threatened to cut him off or some crazy stuff. His father was all on him, like, what you hanging out with those? Blah, 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 blah. But then when his father saw that he was making the money, grifting, like, okay, yeah, keep playing those suckers. and people was really looking out for the guy. They were really looking at him. They took him in. They took him in. They nourished him. They helped him. I mean, it's like, I don't even want to talk about Chris Rock. Chris Rock. Kid Rock.
Chris Rock's okay. We like Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is a trip. I'm gonna talk about Chris Rock one day. He's a trip, man.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
I knew I would pull something up to push your button.
Yeah, you got me started, man.
Yeah.
Now we're going to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs kicker. The kicker.
Oh.
Started controversy. How? He did a commencement speech at a Benedictine, the Benedictine College, right? And he said, basically, he was lambasting the administration, Biden, and all that stuff, and so on and so forth. But then he goes into this appeal to the women in there, and he goes, "Women, because wouldn't you rather be moms? Isn't that the most precious thing that you could do? Be a wife, a homemaker, right? And blah 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 blah." It's like, what? You're looking at this guy. I'm saying, really? Okay. So you want to talk that stuff about women? I'm going to talk about your mama. Because after he finished, he got this big standing ovation, right? Big standing ovation. What's that about 10 women?
Catholic school?
It's a cat. No. What, how much time we got?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's speed through this. Okay, did the speech and all the nerds jumped up, yeah, with their little black robes, yeah. We love you. And then what happened? And everybody was like all proud, and they got up, they walked away, and they interviewed a young lady that was there in the graduating class. She's like, man, what a way to ruin my graduation with that stupid speech. Yeah, she was like, what a way to ruin something, right? A-hole. He's the kicker. From what I hear, he has a very good record. He has like an 87% record. That's good.
Yeah, stick to kicking, pal.
Yeah, that's great. He's a great kicker, but he's still a kicker, right? his kickers. This is what happened with kickers.
He's not Mahomes.
This is what happened with kickers. At the end of the game, people take mud and put it on their uniform so they look like they actually played in the game, right? That's what happened. So anyway, the statement was that you're Catholic. Let's see. I'm glad you brought that up. What are Catholics? Catholics are people who goes back to what? Not John. Was it John? John or Joseph, one of them. I think it was John was the first pope or something. One of them. They go way back.
That sounds right. Pope John first.
Yeah, Pope John the first. Okay, so not John the Baptist. All right, the other John. There was another John in the Bible, right? One of Jesus' disciples. Okay, so yeah, you believe in Christ, you believe in God, right? And Lord Jesus Christ, the Savior, and that's basically it. But you basically believe in God. The original Catholics, even Jesus preached, put nothing before God. 10 Commandments, right? Moses, 10 Commandments. Don't put nothing, not even put me. Just follow. You want to follow me. I want you to go out and preach the word, but you're going to preach the word about God, right? You're invoking me, but I got it.
Peter.
But, yeah,
Peter was the first pope of the Catholic
Peter,
Church.
okay, Peter. Peter was the first pope.
One of Jesus's original 12 disciples.
Right, Peter. But John,
I should know this. I went to Catholic school, but
we had some more mic difficulties. Yeah, you should have known that. but hold up. Benedict. He's a monk, right? They say he's a monk. That's where you get the Benedictine faction of the supposed to be Catholic, and I say supposedly Catholic, and I know this is going to get a lot of flack. So here's my disclaimer: I may say something to piss you off, okay? Not personal. Like I said, if you're a Catholic, you believe in Jesus, right? You pray and this and that, and you acknowledge a lot of other people as being holy men and so on and so forth, right? Okay, I got that. But apparently, the Benedictine, at least this college, and the Benedictine, they don't go that way. They're monks, solitude, they pray, but at this stage, I don't know how it was whenever, 1,000 years ago.
Maybe 2,000.
No, I'm talking about when Benedict.
Oh.
When Benedict came around. I don't know how it was at that time. But now they follow the superior of that sect, of that area of that school or whatever you want to call it. That
I'm confused.
Okay, it's each one is individual. Each location is individual. They're not all like Catholics. The Catholic Church, everything is pretty much uniform, right? It goes from here.
Roman Catholic.
The Roman Catholic is going to teach the same thing all the way up to the Pope. It's going to go from the Pope all the way down, right, to every Catholic church. Of course, that's the way it is, but not in the big Benedictine. Every location have a sect. They're basically a sect. Each one is a sect, and they have their own leader. And their own. They don't look at Jesus. They look at the superior of that branch as the leader, not Jesus. So the question is, are they truly Catholics? Or are they just, at the time where Catholicism was rising and they were some bad dudes. They were the gangsters. Remember? They were some tough, they were some bad, they were bad, all right? So they just went with them, right? They just went with them and called themselves Catholics. But if they're doing what they're doing and they're not acknowledging Jesus, they're not acknowledging the Pope, if they're acknowledging that person, their superior who's in charge of that sect as being the entity between God and them, then are they really Catholics? Well, are they really Catholics?
I'm going to stay out of this one. No, they're not.
They're not. You can't, because you, by definition, to be a Catholic.
What about all the mob guys, quote unquote, that are?
They're Catholics.
They're Catholic.
Yeah, they go get their whatever. They get they sell their Hail Marys. Okay, I just want to tell you, he wasn't a good guy. He wasn't really a good guy. So.
But I said a couple of Hail Marys. It's okay now.
I said, so how many Hail Marys and how much? How much? Oh, what about that park you're wanting? In the gym. You still need those stands? Okay, all right, good. How many? No. You don't want no. You know how bad it is if they got to change all. If a guy is gonna go change the stands in the school, the bleachers in the school. He done did some business, some business that went down there. So yeah, they're still Catholic, right? They're still Catholic because they're gonna say they're gonna look at the priest. What do you call him? What do you call him?
Priest.
The priest. They look at the priest and they go, they pray, they say their things, blah, blah, blah. So they're still Catholic, right? They're not looking at, the Godfather. The Godfather is the Godfather, but he's not the religious leader. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would still say they're Catholic. It's not because I grew up with them in them bikes. It's not because I grew up with Italians, with the usual suspects in them bias. That's not got nothing to do with it. It got nothing to do with it, right? Oh my God! See, man, you bring my memories. My first piece of lasagna.
Your first piece of lasagna.
My first piece of lasagna was at Calucci's. Calucci's is on the corner of Eastern Parkway and Pacific.
Is it still there?
No, I changed it to Chinese restaurant. Who knew? Who knew? Right, so yeah, and I remember the first time my sister, she said, "Go over here and get some, go get some lasagna." And, lasagna, what's lasagna? And I've been living around there for like at least 4 or 5 years, right? Yeah, at least 5 years. I knew about pizza, but I never went into it because I didn't think I should go into a restaurant like that. Right? She said, no, go over there. So I go over there to buy the lasagna. Yeah, we're talking about lasagna. I mean, lasagna.
Making me hungry. My stomach's growling.
My stomach get ready to growl. Because you remember last week I was fasting?
Oh, yeah.
I was I fasted like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And when I saw the doctor, they said, no, we're not going to take no. We're not going to do no testing today. I said, what? But I've been fasting since like 9 o'clock yesterday. So I was starving. I thought I was going to pig out. She said, what? I said, I'm going to pig out. What does that mean? Pig out. I'm going to go eat a lot of food when I leave here. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, the lasagna thing, right? So I go over there. I got I had like $5 or something like that. And I went there to buy something because first time I bought it for my sister. The next time I went to buy it for myself.
You said that looks pretty good. I want some of that.
Exactly. I went over there. I said, "Here's like I only got $5." I felt like that kid from what's that thing with when the kid goes Oliver? What is it, Oliver? When he goes, "Can I have some more, please?" Remember the movie? It was like Oliver or something.
Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
Yeah, and he goes, "Can I have some more, please?" That's how I felt. I was like, all humbugging. I only have $5. And he comes back, and he got this big freaking pan. A pan. Like 2 days worth of food in there, right? Just a pan. And he goes, "Okay." And I go, "I only got $5. And he looked, and I was really skinny. I was really skinny.
Wait, what year was this?
Oh, man. I ain't going to date myself.
80, let's just say 80s.
No. Let's not say 80s.
Okay.
70s. It was like 70.
Oh, okay. So $5 was a lot of money.
$5 it was more money than I thought because he gave me this big pan of lasagna, right? And then he threw in a couple, some bread.
How about some meatballs? You get some meatballs?
No. He wasn't that good. So he doing the bread, right? What do you call it? The
Italian bread.
The Italian
Semolina bread.
The
French loaf.
And he said, "Hey, you ever try this? You try this?" I go, "What?" And he gives me the garlic knots.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, sir. And then, but I go,
Mr. Colucci.
Mr. Calucci, yeah. He goes, "Oh." I go, I still go, but I only got $5. And he goes, "Okay." And he gives me like the big sodas. Like remember they had the 28-ounce soda?
Yeah.
28-ounce soda, $5. I'm like, I only got $5. He goes, "What, you want some more?" He goes, "What do you want for $5? What, skinny kid, like you need food on your body." Okay.
Good old Mr. Colucci.
Mr. Colucci. Yeah, Mr. Colucci. Nobody makes lasagna like Colucci. I mean, and when I got it, I think I was in trouble. One of my homeboys got into some stupidness, and I'm over there, and he's like, and I'm talking to him, and I reminded him about Colucci. Yeah, it was like in the '80s or something. It was like mid '80s. Like this knucklehead did something. It's like I'm talking like, yo, dude, serious?
What, he's talking bad about Mr. Colucci?
No, he wasn't talking bad about. No, Colucci's gone now.
Oh.
But he did some stupidness. I still don't know what happened. And they put me in the middle. I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going on here. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm talking about, could you tell me what's going on? I have no idea what's going on. I'm not panicking, but that's the thought. I'm like, got me in a minute. So, yeah. And then I remind him about Colucci's. I brought up Colucci's big time. I said, "Yeah, man. You know what? I'm hungry, man. Man, you remember when we used to have Colucci's over there?" And everybody look at me like, "Oh, this kid. this kid. Yeah. How long this kid been around?" Yeah, I've been around. Yeah, man. You remember? Then we had everybody got the.
This is in Brooklyn?
This is in Brooklyn. Yeah, it's in Brooklyn. Right on the right. Colucci's across the street. Here's the Knights on this corner. Colucci's over there, and then they got the club. They had the little club with everybody to hang out and play cards and stuff like that. Yeah, man.
Cafe.
It wasn't a cafe. It wasn't. I don't know what they call it. I just know it as a club. So I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, man. You remember when we was eating the pizza, man, over there in the club? It was like, what's this kid? What is this kid? A couple people knew me, but the ones who would. Whatever he got in the middle of, they didn't really know me. I started dropping locations and names. It's that quick, man. I dropped some big time names. So it was like, yeah. So that was the thing. And I say that to say this that see, we went off random.
Yeah, you think?
So anyway,
we went from the Catholic Church to Colucci's.
You started with the Catholic Church. I just wanted to clarify the Benedictine.
That's all, folks.
The Benedictine. Look, the big. No Diddy. No Diddy. The Benedictine. I'm questioning whether they're Catholic or not, man. Seriously, look it up. Look up Benedictine. Look up Benedictine College. Oh, and also one other thing. Homies, the kicker, his mom is a professor, was a professor. He's a professor emeritus at Emory College. Yeah. He's telling all the females to be stay-home moms, but his mom is a career woman.
And don't be like my mom.
Don't be like my mom. Yeah. What a nerd, man. This guy is a nerd. Anyway, we want to thank y'all. See, and we were doing good until that last 5 minutes, right? Yeah, I know. We were doing good until the last 5 minutes.
I think it's been an entertaining show. We've covered a lot of topics.
Again? Man, we are getting so good at this stuff. We're getting good, man. Oh, hold up.
There's no holding up.
Did you hear about the 40,000 points?
Yes. We've heard about it. Yes.
Woo! We going out big time. Big John C. Ivy Keith, Mr. BBB Roll.